Without further ado, Steve Lubetkin. Or Beckin, sorry.
That's okay.
The U gets me confused.
I actually introduced myself as Podcast Steve. It's the Twitter handle I've been using since 2007, so follow me on Twitter. And also, we'd love you to follow the book on Twitter. It's Biz of Podcasting on Twitter. The book is The Business of Podcasting. And how I got started in podcasting was as a teenager, which is a really long time ago for me. I was bitten by the radio bug. And how many of you are familiar with New Jersey? In central Jersey, there's a former military base called Fort Monmouth. Anybody hear of Fort Monmouth? So Fort Monmouth for 60 years was the home of the Army Signal Corps, where they taught soldiers all about different kinds of communication. My dad was an instructor there, and one summer he got me a tour of the facility they used where they taught the Army broadcasters for the Armed Forces Radio Network. They had a whole mock-up of a radio studio, and I got to spend an afternoon playing records and pushing cart machines and everything, and that was it. I wanted to be in radio. Flash forward to what I just realized when I was getting ready for this talk. This past Wednesday was the 41st anniversary of my first college radio show. 41 years ago. Yeah. So I've been doing this since the Dark Ages, when the dinosaurs were propelling the transmitter. But when I exited from corporate almost 11 years ago and was looking for what's next, my wife said to me, "You got to listen to this thing called podcasting," which I did, and I realized that it was going to be a great communications channel for corporations and organizations to use, but it had to sound professional. And I spent a lot of time learning how to produce digital audio professionally, edit it properly, and learn how to get it up on the web properly. And over the past 10 years, we've been producing podcasts for corporate and organizational clients. About a year and a half ago, I partnered with a longtime friend and another podcasting pioneer, Donna Papacosta from Toronto, who some of you may know from the TRAFCOM podcast. And we wrote this book. It's called The Business of Podcasting: How to Take Your Podcasting Passion from the Personal to the Professional. And what we do is not tell you how to plug in microphones or work mixers or work editing software. What we tell you is based on our experience in producing podcasts for clients, how to turn podcasting into a professional service business that you offer to clients. And it's a lot of things that, if you have a personal podcast, you've probably never thought about, like having to deal with lawyers reviewing the content of the podcast before it goes up on the web. How to deal with corporate clients who have multiple people reviewing the content. How to deal with contracts and how to deal with pricing your services so that you can make money off of it without working too much. So I'd love for you all to come over and look at the book and hopefully buy a copy or two. It would make a wonderful gift for the podcasting entrepreneur in your family. We have a show special. The book is $25. If you buy 2 or more, it's $20 a copy. And if you want me to, I'll even sign them for you. So thebusinessofpodcasting.com is the website for the book. It's available on the Kindle and in this beautiful trade paperback. Thanks very much, and hope to see you.